All right, good afternoon, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us. My name is Melanie, and I am a Master Professional Kinesiology student from the University of Toronto. Today's exercise routine will be a full body cardio, which includes a warm-up, a cool-down. Modifications will be provided for all exercises. As with any exercise program, please recognize that while there are great health benefits, there is a possibility of injury. If at any point during your workout you begin to feel faint, dizzy, or have physical discomfort, you should stop immediately and seek medical attention if symptoms persist. Just as a safety reminder, have a chair close by to allow you to sit. Should you require a break, some water and a towel handy. Take a longer rest between exercises if needed. If you are alone, have a phone within reach for emergencies. Please use your judgment in selecting exercises that are safe for your ability and fitness level. And most important, go at your own pace. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up exercise. You guys can sit in your chair. We're going to take our ankles and we're just going to rotate them outwardly. So we're just going to rotate them outwardly towards our body. And we're going to switch and we're going to go the opposite direction towards your body. And now we're just going to switch to ankle rotations. So we're going to rotate our ankles inwardly towards the body. And we'll switch and go in the other direction. So we're going to rotate our ankles outwardly away from the body. Now we're going to move into shoulder rotations. You guys can remain seated, sit up straight with our shoulders. We're just going to roll them forward. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch direction. And we're going to switch, and we're going to go backwards now. We got 10 more seconds. Okay, now we're going to switch into the front and back leg swing. We're just going to grab our chair. We're just going to hold it, and we're going to have our hand on our hip. And we're going to swing our leg forward and backwards. As we swing forward, you want to make sure your toes are pointing inward. And as you swing backwards, your toes are pointing outward. We're going to move in one fluid motion. You want to minimize any excess hip opening. I'm going to switch to the other leg. So I'm swinging forward and back. As we swing forward, your toes are pointing inward. As you swing back, your toes are pointing outward. Good job. Now we're going to switch to a side to side. So we're going to place our hand on our hip as we swing out, point our toes out and in. Out and in. As we point outward, point our toes out. As we point to the left, we're going to point our toes to the left. Good job. We're going to switch sides now. So we swing our left leg out to the right. We're going to point our toes to the right. As we swing our leg to the left, we're going to point it out to the left. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go into the V step. We're gonna have our feet in a V position, left leg step forward, right leg to the side and to the back. So we're gonna move in a V pattern. We're gonna do this for 15 seconds, and then we'll switch sides to the other. Now with the right leg, up forward, left leg to the side and back. Good job. Now we're going to the march. We're gonna have opposite arm and leg. We're gonna do 2 sets of the cardio. We're gonna do 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And the next 2 sets are gonna be strength-based, 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. First exercise we're gonna do are jumping jacks. We're just gonna jump out and in. If this is too easy, if this is too difficult, you can have one arm right and leg, in and out. Right arm and leg, and left arm and leg. If this is too easy for you, you can bend down, touch your knees, and explode out. Knees, out, knees, out. So just finding the perfect tempo for you to help you get you through this work, really great. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10-second break. We're gonna go into punches as our second exercise. In 3, 2, 1, and our arms at our waist, we're gonna punch across, and we're gonna open our hips in the direction that we're punching. If this is too difficult for you, we can do some low punches. But again, remember to open your body into the direction you're punching. If this is too easy for you, you can punch higher, just like this. In 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, break. Our third exercise is going to be basic high knees, and we're going to start that in 5, 3, 2, 1. So you're going to drive our knees up, left, right, left, right. You can keep your hands out if you want. If this is too difficult for you, you can just do some bouncing toe taps. And if this is too easy for you, you can do a more dynamic, higher speed, basic knees. So again, just finding that tempo and variation that works for you, perform it for the work duration. So we're going to be switching exercise in 5 seconds. And rest. Our fourth exercise is going to be an invisible jump rope. We'll be starting in 3, 2, 1. We're going to grab our rope, hold the handles, and skipping, jumping up and down just like we were kids. If you want something more challenging, you can skip faster. So swing those arms as fast as you can. Keep going. Good job. We'll be switching exercises in 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we have one more exercise in this circuit. It's gonna be a grapevine. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take our right foot, bring it in front of you, your left foot in front, right foot back. So do the same thing, go in the other direction. Right foot forward, left foot forward, right foot back. And if this is too difficult for you, you can bend at the hips a little, squeeze your glutes, engage them, and we're gonna do side shuffles. And if this is too easy for you, we can do a faster grapevine, where we're swinging the hips in the direction. And we got 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, you guys can grab a sip of water if you need it. And then we'll be starting the next round in 3 seconds. 2, 1, jumping jacks, let's go. Remember again, you can just have your right arm and leg out, left leg, arm and out. If that's too difficult, these are fine. If you want more of a challenge, you can bend down, touch your knees, explode. Knees, explode. So work at the variation tempo that works for you guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next exercise, you're gonna go back into punches in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Arms out, punch to the left, punch to the right. And again, we're opening the hips into the direction that we're punching. If this is too difficult for you, we can do some low punches. And if this is too easy for you, we can do some high punches. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, break, 10 seconds. Next exercise is gonna be basic high knees. I'm gonna be starting that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna have our left knee, right knee. We're gonna drive it through the knees. And if this is too difficult, we can do a slow march. So we're just gonna slow the tempo. Bring up and down. If this is too easy, you can increase the speed and have a faster high knee, just like this. So just work at the variation that best suits you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next exercise, we're gonna go into the invisible jump rope. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, hold it out. Let's go. If you want the challenge, we're gonna pick up the pace and swing your arms faster. And if this is too difficult, we can do the bouncing toe taps. And we got 10. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Last exercise of this set is going to be grapevine. We're going to start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg forward, left leg forward, right leg back. Right forward, left back, right forward. And if this is too difficult, you can bend at your hip a little. We're gonna make sure we're engaging our glutes, and we're gonna move side to side for side shuffles. Good job. Want something more challenging, we can increase the pace in the grapevine, and we're gonna swivel our hips as we go. And 3, 2, 1, break. All right, we completed the cardio component. We'll be jumping into the strength, take a break, a sip of water, and return when you can. We're gonna start the first exercise of the squat. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So body weight squat. Wanna make sure your knees, toes, and hips are in line. Your knees are not going past your toes, and we're bending at the hips. If this is too easy for you, I want you to pause for 2 seconds and come up. 1, 2, come up. 1, 2, come up. 1, 2, come up. We're switching in 3, 2, 1, rest. We're gonna go into a push-up to make sure you have a mat, you get on the floor. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, and do push-up on our knees. You're gonna make sure your ankles are over your wrists are over your shoulders. We're gonna bend at the elbow and up. Perfect. If that's too difficult for you, we can go do a push-up on the wall, just like so. And if this is too easy for you, you can do a regular push-up on the toes. We're gonna switch. We have break. We're gonna do a third exercise. We're gonna do bent over W's in 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in the hip, arms out the W. We're gonna bring our arms back. You feel a nice squeeze in those shoulder blades. If this is too difficult for you, you can stand up and just squeeze the shoulder blades in the same motion. And if this is too easy for you, get back in the same starting position. We're gonna pause and down. Pause and down. We're gonna switch. Break, 10 seconds. We're going to the next exercise, plank. Get ready. We get on the floor in 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna plank on our toes. You're gonna hold this, make sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrist. Make sure you're not drooping too low, you're not coming too up high. If this is too difficult for you, you can do this on a higher surface, just like so. And if this is too easy for you, you can do a wider grip with some shoulder taps. We're gonna switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10-second break. We're gonna do a forward lunge. In 3, 2, 1, go. So as we're stepping forward, you bend the knee. Make sure your knees are not over your toes. You have your hip, ankle, knee aligned. If this is too easy for you, we can hold a pause, 2 seconds. Right back up, 2 seconds, back up. If this is too difficult, hold a wall or chair for support as you're performing the lunge. We're gonna start with the right foot, and the next round we'll start with our left. And switch. We are on break. Last exercise, we're gonna do our tricep dips, so make sure you have your chair. And we're gonna find our arms behind us. We're gonna have our legs in front, and we're gonna bend down. If you have any wrist or shoulder injuries or pain, you can switch this, and you can do it on a higher surface, just like so. If this is too easy for you, you can raise one leg as you're performing the exercise. And we're gonna switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The first circuit is complete. Take a rest, grab a sip of water, return to us when you can. And we're gonna start with the squat. In 2, 1, go. Remember, knees, don't go past the toes. Keep the knees, ankles, hips in line. If this is too difficult, we have to sit to stand squat, bend at the hips, come right up. Bend at the hips, come right up. Too easy. Do that 2-second pause, come right back up. Find that variation. In 3, 2, 1, 10-second break. We're gonna go into the push-up. Hitting on the floor. Start in 3, 2, 1, go. Do a push-up on the knees. Again, have the shoulder and the wrist stacked upon each other. If this is too easy, you can get up on your toes and do the push-up. If not, we have the wall push-up. If it's too difficult, find the variation that best suits you. And rest. The next exercise, we're gonna go into the bent over W's. In 3, 2, 1, we're gonna bend at the hips, arms out as W's, and we're gonna bring arms back and squeeze with the shoulder blades. If this is too easy, take a 2-second pause on top and drop. 2 seconds, go. And if that's too difficult, standing up, just squeeze your arms. I wanna feel that, go through the same motion. In 3, 2, 1, break. Now we're gonna go back on the mat and we're gonna do the plank. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Plank on the toes, we're gonna have our ankles, we're gonna have our wrists stacked over our shoulders. Make sure you're not drooping too low, you're not coming too high. If you can't do this variation, we can do it on a higher surface. And if not, it's too easy, we can do some shoulder taps. What you can do is you want to make sure you stabilize your core, increase your base of support in your feet. And rest, 10 seconds. We're gonna go into our forward lunge. In 3, 2, 1. Now with the left leg, step forward, bend. Make sure your knees aren't going past your toes. Your knees, ankles, and your hip is in line. If that's too difficult, hold onto a wall or chair for support. And if that's too easy, we can hold a 2-second pause. 1, 2, back up. 1, 2, back up. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Last exercise is going to be the tricep dips. Have your chair ready? In 3, 2, 1, arms behind us, find the chair. We're going to bend down in the elbows and come up. Again, if you have any issues with your wrist or your shoulders, go up on a higher surface. If this is too easy for you, you can have one leg out. In 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, 10-second break. We have finished the strength component. You guys can hit the water. We're gonna jump into our cool down. Join us whenever you're ready. We're gonna start with a march. We're gonna have our opposite arm, opposite leg, come right up and drop through our knees. We're gonna do this for 60 seconds. Sorry, 30 seconds. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1. So with our left leg, we're gonna step out, right arm, reach. Step with our right, left, and reach. So it'll be kind of like this. So reach out, make sure you feel that nice stretch right on the sides. We're gonna do this for 10 more seconds. All right, we're gonna switch into toe tap pulls. Have our toe forward, arms back, and we're gonna pull. Point the toes and pull. So as our toe is forward, our arms are back. Okay, we're gonna switch, left leg forward, and pull. Good job, guys. Okay, we're gonna go back into the V step, V position, right foot out forward, left leg to the side, and back. Right foot forward, to the left, and back. Switch directions, left leg up, right foot out, left foot back. Okay, we're gonna move into our hamstring stretch. We're gonna grab our chair. We'll take our right foot up, heel on the floor, toes up. We're gonna bend at the hips, and you feel a nice stretch in the back of your leg, also known as your hamstring. We're gonna hold this for another 5 seconds. We're gonna switch, left leg out, heel up, heel down, toes up, bend at the hips. Feel again that nice stretch in the back of the leg. We've got the hamstrings. Good job. We're gonna move into the quad stretch. You're gonna have this. I'm gonna make sure you prop your right leg on your right leg here. And you wanna grab your ankle, and you're gonna push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, engaging it so you feel that nice stretch in the front of your leg. And we're gonna hold that. We're gonna switch sides. We're gonna put our left leg up, grab the ankle. We're gonna squeeze our glutes, bring our hips forward. Feel that nice stretch in the front of your leg. Okay, our last stretch is going to be the pec stretch. So find a wall, we're going to take our arm at about shoulder height, put it behind us, and we're going to walk to the wall as close as you can and feel a nice stretch right in your pecs, your upper chest. And if that's too much for you, you can step out a little, but I want you to still feel that stretch. So don't step out too far. Remember to breathe in and out. We're gonna switch to the opposite arm now, same thing, put our arm behind us, hand on the wall at shoulder level, walk as close as you can to the wall, that you feel the stretch in the pectoralis, and make sure you feel in the outer chest. If it hurts too much, step outside a bit, but I want you to still feel that nice stretch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that is the end of our workout. You can also grab some water, your rest. So thank you for joining me this afternoon for a full body mix routine. I hope you enjoyed the exercise session. Just a reminder, a recording of this class will be provided in the health library for your reference. If you do have any questions about exercise safety and technique, feel free to message your health coach or reviewing Moving Optimally webinar, which will be available next week in the health library. If you have any feedback, we'd love to hear from you. Message your health coach or share your thoughts anonymously in the forum. Have a great day. Bye.